tell yourself about this now. What are you doing? What's going on, guys?
This guy, he's explained to us that to film in a public place, you do need people's permission. And then he explained to us that I told him that, you know, to say something like that, it's basically like traveling up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. It doesn't make sense. And then he told me that I could leave the building because I'm not allowed to swear. They didn't realize that was protected speech either, because I'm not being nonviolent or tumultuous, so it doesn't rise to disorderly conduct, because intent is a big part of what someone does.
And we tried to explain to the gentleman that he had some signs up here that said you couldn't record in the clerk's office here because of DMV. And when I tried to explain to him that what he's doing is he's creating an issue for lawsuits, because what that does is that creates what they call viewpoint discrimination.
Or class discrimination.
Right?
I guess
Well, the sign,
the
the
secretary's
young lady is behind here in the clerk's office. They listened to what we had to say, they understood, and somebody else from the public came in and informed them of the same thing that we did. So they took the signs down and they told him he could take the signs down. And that's when this gentleman decided to go a little haywire.
no, then that's good. You want to record, you can record until the point it comes to disruption to the operation.
Well, let me explain something to
Well,
you.
we're not.
Let me
I'm
explain.
not suggesting that.
I know, Lieutenant, and I appreciate you being
Like,
so professional.
at the end of the day, we could sit here all day long
Yeah, for the most part.
and record, and you can't turn.
The recording's not.
Yeah, but the problem here is that what you're saying is, if you become a disruption, what you're trying to do is you're trying to turn the constitutionally protected activity
Absolutely not.
into a crime. And we just want to make sure that we're on the same page.
We're on the same page.
I think what he's saying, and if I might, because I never stick up for the cops, this
Can you
situation.
just do me a favor, just so the door?
Oh, yeah, I think what
I don't know which one's gonna get hit.
That's right.
That's perfect.
I think what
Thank
LT
you.
is trying to say that film
No,
to
no.
our heart's content, but if there's an issue where disorderly conduct, people are
If it
yelling,
was to arise
something
to
like that,
something else, causing a
for-
disturbance or
like,
not
for
allowing
example-
the day-to-day operations.
Like, for example,
no,
with
we
the
would
town.
never do that.
Exactly, that's what I'm
The town
saying.
manager was just doing, like,
Yeah.
yelling at us and trying to step on our rights, and,
Right.
but LT, I appreciate it.
So, he's a new town administrator, new job, so,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah.
You know, everything's learning.
We're just trying to, like, if there's people that come in here, you know, you've dealt with it before, I'm sure. You've been
Oh, yeah.
law enforcement. You know, people come in and they want to shove the cameras in your face, they want to yell at you, they want to, like, put their hands in their pockets, they're looking for a reaction. I came in very nicely, spoke to them, didn't have an issue with that.
I
think
got
that
no complaint from
he
that.
got, like, really, really heightened, and he's like, no, you're not, I was like, sir, listen, you're arguing with me over something that there's no point. Long run is like, if you have something that violates someone's rights, I'm not here to sue, right? But if you get one of those people that are real aggressive, they'll come in, they'll take one look at that sign, and then the next thing you know, your corporation counsel that you have to pay a boatload of money for is now helping you pay out 15 to 17 grand that you didn't have in the budget.
I'm gonna try, I've been here 25 years, I never noticed the sign.
Now, it's a little sign, they took it
Well,
down.
you know, and here's the thing too, and I was explaining this to these young ladies here, there's a lot of states now, what they're doing is when you end up having to go to court to fight these arguments, right? What's happening is the losing party ends up having to pay not only for those attorneys, but the other.
Yeah,
Right.
Well, that, in some states, they can, that can be a request made to the court, and judge can order it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's why we're trying to help them avoid that situation, and unfortunately.
It's a problem, it's like, you're a super professional, like, because you've seen
Try to
it,
be.
you've seen it all, or at least most of it, right? Like,
Been
you
around.
know when you're going into a situation, like, I think everyone's calm, but realistically, the person who should be most calm, the town administrator, the representative in the local government, is going out of his way to, like, tell us we can't do something that you're protecting our rights, our constitution, you know, friends and soldiers that, like, have paid that ultimate price, like, they didn't do it lightly, and I take great umbrage when someone wants to, you know, kind of tread on that sacrifice a little bit, but I appreciate your professionalism. I'm gonna go thank them, we're not gonna be here much longer, so I
Appreciate it, guys.
Your body camera is running out, Steve.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
You know what, I apologize, because I clicked it on and I didn't, so I was so excited, that's the first thing. But you know, it's running.
I'm used to looking, I saw the light flash.
It's going.
Axon changed over 10 years ago where that light wouldn't flash and it was recording, and I'm not good enough to know the new deal.
You know what, you'll feel, you hear it, so,
Yeah.
make a little tweak. But yes, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
All right, take care. Yeah.